Oh, I got Rusviet. Agricultural, though. All right. Agricultural. Good objectives. Hopefully JR doesn't know our objectives. Avid has Sax Innovative. Joy has Nordic Patriotic. We're having Rusviet. I don't love the combos here. JR gets Togawa Industrial this time. We had them in the last game. Okay, we got Nordic Patriotic B. Got Saxony Innovative S. Got Togawa Industrial D. We're at Rusviet Agricultural, which is an A. What, second best combo in this game? But we have Togawa Industrial, which can really disrupt us if they're so inclined. Hopefully Saxony does not have good objectives, or this could be over very quickly. So Togawa going for an early enlist, probably going to grab some power off of that. Wonder. Well, just be nice to me. Gonna take Nordic a little bit to get off the ground and get that first mech. Saxony's probably not gonna pick on us. I mean, problem with this faction mat combination, I mean, we're gonna produce, right? Rusviet, what else are we gonna do? The problem with this faction mat combination is we just have to sit back and watch for a little while and hope that Togawa and Nordic don't let Saxony in this game in like 12 turns. Because there's hardly anything that we can do in that amount of time with Rusviet Agriculture. Yeah, I like this opening out of Saxony. You get the mech the third turn, but you already have the move and the deploy upgraded. They went produce, trade for 2 oil, upgrade, move, and deploy, and now they're going to produce again, get the speed mech. All right, we get a move out of Nordic. Going to upgrade the enlist. Means early enlists. All right, Tog. This is the trade and the enlist, right? You gotta lay a trap before Sax gets to you, too. Hey, Sax, what are your objectives? We'd love to know. We'd all love to know. Okay, Togawa going with the coin enlist. And taking power, right? Yeah, taking power. Angel face. Common man and permanent foothold. He's trolling. There's a produce out of Nordic Pat. So JR asked about Nordic Pat opening. This is the opening I like with Nordic Patriotic. A really good opening. All right, let's go to 8 workers. How did you get the text in italics? I've wondered that. I know you can input certain symbols into the chat and it recognizes them. I really hope Togawa remembers the trap here. I mean, I'd like to see them pay 2 popularity, gain 2 combat cards and 3 power. Anything to ward off Saxony. But for them, the $2 for 4 food is probably the best deal here, I think. Means they can trade for whatever they want. Please lay a trap, Togawa. Probably will. There's no... You forget the trap when there's a bottom row action, right? That you're set up for, like an upgrade or something after you move. You get too excited. At least that's what I always do when I forget the trap. Saxony has to assume that this is combat cards or power. Either of which. It's pretty bad. Power, not so much. You just have one, but it means you... Oh my gosh. 3 pop 2. They can get 5 resources off this. And they will. Oh my. Wow. What resources would you get here if you're Saxony? I think you get 2 oil. Because then you can trade for metal and upgrade. And what? 3 metal? 2 oil and 3 metal? Maybe some food. Maybe 3 food and 2 oil. Yeah, he goes with the coin enlist there. Joy's showing off here with the blue text now. Okay, a trade for 2 food right there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to trade now. Get a metal and a food. And what that's gonna let us do is trade for 2 oil next turn. And then move. And upgrade our bolster and our enlist. Get a build star. I don't know how to do that. Well, that's Joy. What do we get out of Togawa? Trade for 2 metal. And the enlist. Saxony now in round 5 with 2 mechs. An upgrade and an enlist. Problem with this setup is it's incredibly vulnerable. Honestly, I'm surprised Joy is doing it with a fast Saxony on the board. Really am. Avid trying to figure out how to do the italics. What'd I say? Trade for oil? Gotta watch Togawa down here. Come across here, but they've not prioritized rushing us. I don't really blame them. I mean, Saxony's the biggest threat in this game. To them and to us. Alright, let you input basic CSS. Basic CSS. That didn't work. Space test. It's not working for me. What do we get out of Saxony over here? Togawa produced. Saxony gonna move now? No, do the letter I. Lol, you lie. How did that happen? Hey, Inkblot. Yeah, I guess it doesn't work in Discord chat, does it? I mean, Saxony can just go ham here. Put some power on the line. Combat cards. They hit the power trap at only 3. They can't produce from 5 to 8 workers. Whatever. I don't need to put blue text in chat. Looks correct in the chat, but not on the stream. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I've got a little side window over here, and it doesn't look right in the side window, but I guess it shows up the same way. I guess the on-screen text is generated from it. Yeah, and this worker's coming down here. Oh, it's not. The worker's going to stay. Typically, 2 workers go over here, and then 1 goes over here. And you upgrade the deploy. And then the produce and the deploy, and then you can produce on 3 different spots. But he's switching it up. He's not wanting to expose himself to Saxony. Still going to upgrade the deploy and the produce, yeah. All right. We can't risk coming out to this farm, even though we'd like to. Thankfully, we don't have anyone who's really threatening this spot. Saxony can't riverwalk to us, obviously. Oh. Okay, so I get 3 power. I'm so tempted to get this mech because the mechs are so slow with agricultural, but I think I'm going to get this. Yeah, I'm going to get this. And then what that is going to keep me from doing is typically to get to 16 power, not only do you have to upgrade this bolster, but then you have to trade for oil again and move and upgrade, picking up 1 more power off this enlist. My first time making a like chat, and I fill up with comments about live chat, and I fill up with comments about text formatting. But yeah, I'm going to take this. And we're going to upgrade the bolster and the enlist. And see, what we've done now is we can produce once and get enough food for all 4 of our enlists. But we still got to get mechs some way. May just have to trade for them. Slow as all get out. That's a really dark. Probably can't even see that. Typed in nice. This dark green color. Saxony going for Togawa now. Yeah, I should have taken the $4 mech. No. Want another mech. Great on the enlist. All right, here's another enlist out of Nordic. Pretty much always go combat. Oh, whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got to produce the food first. Ooh. Very close one. Still no mechs out of Togawa. Still no threat of them crossing over this lake. Produce. Here comes the mech. Do we see Sutan? I think it's Ronin. Yep, it's Ronin. All right, Saxony. Gonna make your move. Gonna brave the trap. Nordic's at 8 power. They're gonna be hard to fight. But they did wait to create Riverwalk, so they can 3v1 Nordic. Hard to believe they'd be willing to spend 3 combat cards, though, for that 1 star. Rough game, Sax. You're super far away from both of your objectives. Right, because he said he had permanent foothold and common man, so those are going to be tough at 15 coins. 15 coins, wow. On Saxony, innovative. Probably getting killed in the score right now. Actually, that's not as bad as I would have thought. It's all these resources on the ground. Keeping it close. But we're going to pick up coins as we get rid of the resources, so should be okay. The longer this game goes, the better for us. There's no question about that. Us or Nordic. Nordic's going to make a lot of coin when they start making the mechs. So there is that. Saxony is thinking about this a long time. What do you guys think? Are they considering whether to attack Togawa here? Go for Nordic? You can't reach us. We went back here. Again, it would have been nice to go to this farm. It's going to be hard to get the township mech and the speed mech. We really need to get out now. Because one move with the speed mech only gets us to this tunnel. Which, thankfully, Togawa is not racing toward the factory. Because once they put a trap token here and a trap token here, it's hard to get out as Rusviet. Togawa's traps are a little bit of a nerf to Rusviet in this game, which is a nice balance element. Well, he hasn't desynced, he's just thinking. All right, he's got another 13 minutes if he needs it. He's going to attack somebody. Go for the build star? For reals? I think you're trolling me. What is the build bonus? Farms and tundras. I think I probably still trade for the oil and then move to upgrade this. And that way, because I could trade, there's the first move. Okay. That's not bad. No pop. Can't take the recruit. Don't need the metal. So Saxony doesn't get anything particularly useful. Gotta produce the metal. I can't even get down to this mountain until I have the speed mech. Not without taking 2 turns to do it. Let's see, trading for oil. That's 1 turn. Trading for a mech. That's 2 turns. And there's 3 more turns for 3 mechs. No one blocks this in. We may just be able to go power star, objective star in 2 combats. It just depends on how long Togawa sits without moving toward the factory. Oh yeah, bolster 4 turns, definitely. Power star and list star, no doubt. Here. I'll take this. And I don't think it matters that much, but he moves on to wood. Here comes Togawa. Saxony does not have disarm yet. Togawa has industrial, so there's no bottom row action this turn. There's the trap. Yeah, I agree. I agree that agricultural is a two mech mat. Sometimes you have to play a longer game though and get all four if someone won't give you combats. It happens. I doubt it's going to be that long of a game though with Saxony innovative in the game. Look at them in 31 right now. Definitely want the coin next. Power. I think Togawa makes Toka here. That could really mess up our day. I want to see them make Shinobi. Rebuild bonus. Yeah, putting a building here or here. Shinobi, yes. More concerned about themselves right now than about us. All right, time for Saxony to make their move, I think. They've got disarmed now. Think it's time to go for Togawa? Nope, not yet. Not with that mech, at least. Oh, and they're going to block Togawa from the factory. That is some fancy moving right there. Picked up an encounter on this space and then went straight to the factory. But I like them blocking Togawa from the factory. I mean, if we're not going to get to 3 or 4 mechs and we have to just go out this route, it's still good for there not to be a trap there or there. What card is Saxony going to get? He's thinking about it a little bit, so maybe there are a bunch of good ones or a bunch of bad ones. Hopefully it does not get an enlist factory card. Super high ground. Yeah, he's got 4 mountains. Should be worth something. Pop. Now Togawa steals my oil encounter. He didn't go Toka. Ronin and Shinobi. I mean, he can make Toka, but not for... It's gonna take him 3 turns to take that encounter. Let's see here. Let's go one more enlist before we trade for oil. We've got to pick this one up. Let's take the coin. Look at Saxony right now. Good news is apparently he didn't have higher ground. mean, 20 coins. Come on, wow. And that's with no mechs out of Nordic. And I think he's only gotten the benefit of 1 coin off Togawa's mechs. Uh-oh. Not so sure about this. I mean, guess he has a 5. Goes for broke here. What? Says Joy. Oh, I hope Togawa wins this. This game's gonna be way too short otherwise. And it's gonna put a trap there. Togawa's locked in. Saxony's still thinking about how much he's gonna throw. Ooh. That was best case scenario right there. Man, 20 coins before round 12. He's talking about Sax. Yeah. Amazing. Innovative mat too. I don't know where they all came from. I mean, he had 2 upgrades, so he got some coins off those. I guess the deploys. There's that popularity factory card coming into play. He's up to 3 now. Gonna spend it to get the food. Okay, I'm gonna trade for oil now. Because that's gonna give me an upgraded move action. And this last power I need. And I can save this enlist. It's gonna upgrade my deploy here too, so I can trade outright with this metal for the speed mech. Speed mech out of Nordic. I'm using it next turn. It doesn't really matter where I put it. Saxony can't get it to it here, so put it there. Togawa move this turn. They cannot. They can make the Toka mech, the Suton mech. Too late to steal our metal now, though. So you know they. I mean, there's Toka, but it's hard for me to believe they would choose this encounter right here over the factory. Oh. Oh, ow. Saxony losing down to 1 card. That was the worst trap they could have hit. I mean, the coin trap would have been bad, right? But, I mean, who knows what this card is now? Gawa moves next turn. Get wrecked. Doesn't show me what cards I've lost. Yeah. And the trap's supposed to trigger immediately, right? It doesn't really matter in this case. He just has 1 combat card. That right there looks like he has 3 forests as an objective, woodland advantage. Oh. as painful. Now Togawa can flip that trap back over. Saxony, 2 enlists down, 2 to go. Absolutely killing us on the board. But running low on ammunition here. Togawa didn't want to get sent home, though. They've got their hearts set on a factory card. Did he get it this round, too? All right, Nordic making their move. Going to set themselves up for some more mechs. There's an upgrade. That's the power star for us right there. But we still need the upgrade. Sax can't triple move this turn. Start moving toward this encounter, I guess. No, let's go this way. Leaves the encounter open as an option. And of course we want the triple move. We want to make our deploy cheaper. No one can really get to this spot except Nordic by hopping a worker over here and plopping down a mech, but they've already moved their worker away from that spot. Saxony can't get up here, and Togawa can't get up here except for Togawa would have to go through this worker, through this encounter. They didn't take suits on, so they can't come across the lake to get this metal. They couldn't do it this turn anyway. They're just now getting the factory card. Togawa doing all right in this game. From a point standpoint. Saxony quietly back up to 3 cards now. Got 2 food on the ground. What did Togawa get? Ooh, a resource for a power, a pop, and a coin. Factory must be awful. Is Saxony gonna get tier 2 this game? No, they don't look like it. They're not taking option 1. They're not racking up popularity. Saxony flipped this trap for us. It was really nice. We could pick up the objective here. Pick up the combat. See, we could pick up a combat and an objective. Go after Saxony on this space. Okay, there it is, woodland. Oh, there's so much spread happening right now. Okay, good. I wanted to attack a mech on this spot. List number 3. And shore up the shore. My gosh, 54. We're trailing. Rusviet agricultural is just so slow. Okay, let's see where they at in Nordic. Okay, we've got a triple move here. Let's use it. We're going to be on tunnels. Basically Saxony bait. But we got to do it. We got to get out of here somehow. Let's wait on the objective. We'll lose 2 power here, but we don't really care. Saxony not willing to spend anything. A combat they know they're going to lose. See where we are point-wise. Just so far behind. Nice thing is we can move repeatedly, right? Saxony just has the factory card move right now. Got to take territories away from Saxony and pick some up ourselves. Still 13 off the lead. That's 1 turn for a star. We just need 2 turns. Round 15, round 16. But will we have enough points? 9 from the stars. A few extra coins from the enlist. Bump Saxony off some things. Gonna be close. Nordic go into the water there. Oh, and he flips the trap. That's exciting. Nordic at 15 power here, if they're willing to spend it. Bring in 2 units. See, that's not good for us. I mean, that puts Nordic in the lead if they win this. Nordic doesn't spend much. You had to know they were going to do that, though. Now we know what these 2 traps are. Neither one hurts us very badly. Mech. mech one. They're at 51. Can probably beat Nordic in the fight on the factory. Combat cards are really good. Let's get an encounter, pick up on our objective, and a combat. And take some points away from Nordic while we're at it. 1. Two. And who's winning right now? Saxes. Use the better card and save 7 power. People think twice about attacking this. Nothing here really any good. I'm gonna sit on the objective. Now we see what happens. Nordic can only factory move, Togawa can regular move, and Saxony can regular move. Where does Saxony go? They were doing great at turn 11, turn 12, but their points have kind of plateaued a little bit. The playlist is Harris Heller's Stream Beats, the royalty-free music that you can play on Twitch or YouTube and not get DMCA'd. Gonna do sax. Spread out a little bit, looks like. And pick up the 4th enlist. What sax is gonna do. Maybe bump some of my workers. I think that's 3 moves. Does that put ending out of reach for us? 53. No, it can still happen depending on what Nordic does. What are you gonna do, Nordic? Ulster into a mech, maybe? Maybe I should have bumped a worker, he says. Nordic bolsters into a mech. Saxony going to be really scary if it goes one more turn with the pop. Yeah. Like, can't catch him, scary. Thing is, they can spread into Nordic's base too. It's 3 territories they can pick up. It says should have taken your tunnels back, I think. What are you gonna do, Joy? Gonna bump my workers? Thinking a lot about this turn. Knows I can end. Spent too much time earlier, now I have to rush a bit. I think you should have taken the factory last turn because he wants the power star. Yeah, maybe so. I was trying to step myself up with these 3 tundras. The Nordic spins the 2 coin, picks artillery. Where does he move? Do we need that power for anything? We have the math? We have the math. Yep, there it is. Ooh! Guys, that was a really good game. That was a really close game. Oh my gosh, if Sax bumps the workers off the tunnel right there, we don't end. We don't win. Wow. That was close. Good game, though. Good, close game.